Okay, so I recorded an episode of Game of Thrones last night. Oh, okay, yeah. Come on. Okay, anyway. Okay, I recorded an episode of Game of Thrones last night. I went to go edit it today. And the audio is just... something happened with the audio, and it's just completely horrendous. So I would like to apologize for that. I am very sorry. I don't know what happened really, because I didn't change any of my settings. I just hit record and then I started recording, and I'm thinking maybe my camera didn't detect the microphone it has on top of it, like the shotgun mic I use. And so it recorded it with the built-in microphone in the camera for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to fix it. The shitty thing about this is like, I can't just remake the video because it wouldn't be a reaction, like a first time reaction if I were to rewatch it, you know? And like if this were any other video, I would easily redo it. I would gladly redo it all, but since it's a reaction video, I kinda can't redo it. So, because that just defeats the entire purpose. So I'm gonna try my best to fix the audio and make it not sound horrendous, but I'm really sorry about this. So I hope, but I just want to apologize in it ahead of time before you watch it. And if you don't want to watch this video, I completely understand, because just me listening back to it was pretty painful. So I'm really sorry. I just want to say thank you guys so much. We hit 5,000 subs on the channel. Thank you guys so much, so much. You know, it's really cool to see how much we've grown. You know, we've grown a lot in the last like 3 to 4 months. You know, like since the beginning of the new year in 2022, that's the most growth since then. It took me like, okay, if I'm being honest, it took me like 5-6 months to just get to 1,000 subs. Now, if you go back on my channel, look at my earliest video, it's like from 5 months ago, I think. But I had a lot of videos before that just were not good, so I took them all down because they're just horrendous to watch. Like there's at least like 30 videos that I made prior to the first video up right now, and yeah, it's been a great journey so far. So I just want to say thank you guys, and we only need 995,000 more to go. Like it will be there. I'm just kidding. That would be cool, but it doesn't really matter how many subs I really have. Like I'm just having a lot of fun doing this. You guys are great. I love all your comments, except some of the mean ones. Mean ones kind of like ow, but for the most part, like 99% of the comments I love reading, and I read every single comment. So I love it, and I love when I come on YouTube and I have notifications to go look at. Like it makes my day. It makes me really happy. So thank you guys, really appreciate all of you, and thank you for sticking with me for this long through Game of Thrones. I know it's been pretty painful at times. It's been very painful. I'm sorry, but we're getting through it. We're doing better. I feel like we're doing a lot better now. You know, we're catching more stuff. The show's making it easier to watch. The show's making it more like in your face. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. Hopefully many more shows and movies to come, and I'm excited for whatever the future holds. So now let's get into this episode. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 5. Now, I was kind of thinking about it, and I just watched Episode 4, and I was kind of thinking about it, and I may or may not go back to once a week for Game of Thrones, just because I feel like we're getting through this a little bit too fast. You know, like, we're already midway through Season 3. Like, I feel like if at this pace, we'll be done in like 2 months. No, that math will not work out. But we'll be done very soon if I keep up this pace. So I think I'm gonna go back to once a week. Probably not, I'm not really too sure. But I might finish out Season 3 on twice a week, and then start Season 4 on once a week, like Season 4 to the end on once a week. I'm not really too sure, so I don't know. But okay, anyways, a lot fucking happened in the last episode. Like this season has just been banger. Like so much happened. in the last one. Like, off top of my head, R.I.P. Mormont. R.I.P. I liked him, you know. I thought he was a solid leader. I thought he was a hard ass, but he did it in like the right way to where it wasn't like annoying, you know. And he was like a coach, you know, like a really like a really hard coach, but he cared for you still, you know what I mean? So really sad to see him go. But honestly, shout out to Carl, and shout out, yeah, honestly, just Carl, for standing up to that fucking dude, the Castor, I think his name was, standing up to him and calling him a fucking bastard. Fuck that guy. I'm happy he's dead. I'm very happy he's dead. And so the entire Night's Watch, like, that squad just turned on each other. So yeah, RIP to the Night's Watch. I'm sure they'll be fine, like, overall. But so Sam and the girl who gave birth to the baby boy, they got the fuck out of there, so good for them. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know where they're gonna go, but if I had to guess, they'll probably just go back to the wall. And, you know, the problem I'm seeing with that, though, is, dude, everyone's going to the fucking wall right now. Like, okay, not everyone, but okay, Bran, Bran got he has a side quest now. But okay, Bran and Osha and Rickon and Hodor, they were going to the wall, and then they met Newt or Jojen, and they're doing some shit with him, but they were originally going to the wall. So, and then the White Walkers are going to the wall, and then Mance and his boys are going to the wall. So I feel like they're all just gonna meet each other there. I feel like a lot of characters just gonna run into each other at the wall. So yeah, super basic guess, but yeah. And then with fucking Khaleesi's, man, Khaleesi's got her goddamn army and her dragon back. The one thing I got right so far in the show, the one thing. She knew how to speak Valyrian this entire time. It was just listening to this fool just talk hella shit, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna kill this guy first chance I get. You know, and so she totally finessed them, got the army basically for free, but now the army, they're not slaves anymore. They serve her as free men. That's even better than them being slaves, because honestly, if it came down to it and you're a slave for like your general or commander or whatever you want to call it, and their life is on the line and they treat you like shit, you're probably gonna be like, I'm gonna let this slide. You know, you're like, I'm probably not gonna do anything about that if you don't if no one's watching too. So but now they respect her and love her, so they're like, oh, I'm going to die for her if I have to. You know, in most cases, I'm sure like soldiers would still die for you, but it's not because they want to. It's because if you don't die for them right now, you're gonna die for them later, because they're gonna fucking execute you and chop your head off, and your family's head off probably. It's probably something Joffrey would do. So, and then Tyrion was just talking to Varys about like, hey, did my sister actually try and kill me? Like, where's the proof? And he was like, oh, I don't have proof, like written proof, but that's just what my spies told me. By the way, here's a fucking sorcerer that molested me when I was like a kid. It's pretty much what happened in that scene. And then we also found out Lord Baelish has greater plans for Sansa. So Varys is suspecting that he wants to use Sansa to take over the north. If Robb's army were to fall, he would have Sansa like this, and then he can kind of manipulate her and take over because he has wealth, he has land, he just needs an army. That's what Varys said. So he's kind of like warning the Tyrells about that. He's like, look, we should watch out for him. So Theon got betrayed again. Basically, the dude that let him free took him right back, and he got tortured. I don't know why the dude like let him go just to bring him back. Maybe he could just be like, oh, Theon killed more people, torture him some more. That's like my only guess, honestly. So I don't know what's good with that. Okay, and then Marge was talking to Sansa about how, okay, she wants Sansa to marry Loras, right? And then Sansa's gonna go to the High Garden. Now in the last episode, I said, oh, if she goes to the High Garden, that's gonna kind of throw off Lord Baelish, and he can't take her to Ares, I think that's what it was called, where Lord Baelish was going. Now, okay, in the last episode, I said High Garden. Oh, she'll stay in King's Landing because I thought that was like a spot in King's Landing. It turns out it is not a spot in King's Landing because I looked it up. So it's like, pretty sure on Google it said near King's Landing. Like, okay, the tricky thing is when I Google stuff for the show, I gotta be very careful about like what I read because I can accidentally read a spoiler, and I did accidentally read a spoiler. Not like a huge spoiler, but like here's what happened. So I like when I'm editing, I'll add text, right? And I was looking up how to spell someone's name because I was like, okay, I don't know how to spell that. And so I type it in as best as I can, and then I was gonna like Google autocorrect it, and then I saw something after, like Google autofilled something, and I was like, oh, that sucks. But so it was like kind of a spoiler, not really, because like I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was like whenever it does happen, it's like, okay, I don't know when or I don't know how, so I wouldn't say it's like a big spoiler, but it's like, oh, that would have been cool to see on like my own. But anyways, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna hop right into this episode. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, that will be available on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes will also be on Patreon. So let's start this. Oh, I totally forgot to talk about the Brothers Without Banners. Okay, yeah, they're basically just a bunch of deserters. I read someone commented it up below and they explained it to me. So thank you.
Of terror.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
Okay, yeah, they're about to have a duel. I'm sorry. Okay, I have the Hound winning this rather easily, but the dude did say like, oh, I'll fight you, but he said it with a lot of confidence. So what the fuck? Okay, he gets to light his sword on fire? That's not really fair. Okay, that's the Hound kind of tripping right now. Oh, okay, that's why he was so confident, because he gets to have his sword on fire. Like, that's so unfair. I think the Hound's still good enough to beat him. Bro, this guy's trash. Oh yeah, he lit his sword on fire because he knows the Hound doesn't like fire. Duh. I mean, whether he's scared of fire or not, it's like, I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, get bodied. Get up, Hound. Dude, no way the Hound takes an L. No way. He's looking. Oh. Yeah, that went straight through his sword because, yeah, his sword. Yeah, okay, having your sword on fire is not a good idea because it melted the metal.
Cast your light upon this man, your servant. Bring him back.
Oh, yeah, he got fucking bodied. God damn.
Lord. Arya, don't!
No, Arya. Is his name Arya or Arya?
God likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Oh, that's fucked. Just not today.
But not today.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? How? Okay, so this fool's literally just God. Literally got chopped through the shoulder and he's... Okay. Okay. What, was that like him not actually fighting? It was just like a projection of him fighting, so that's... So he knew if he lost, he wouldn't actually die. I don't know.
If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that?
They don't trust him. That's why they won't tell him.
Eastwatch by the sea and the Shadow Tower.
Okay.
What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away?
Ooh.
You want him inside, you don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
I like you, boy.
Yeah, me too. We all do.
Me. I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
Is that the only insult they have? Okay, 1,000 men guard it.
Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Give it back!
What do you, God damn it, you.
Oh, it's mine. You want it? Come steal it back.
Oh my god, dude. She just loves fucking Ygritte. She just loves fucking with him.
Is all right?
Oh, I see what she's doing. She took him to a fucking medieval hot tub.
We shouldn't.
It's okay, John. You can enjoy yourself. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, he knows something. He knows something. He knows that. He knows how to use his tongue.
That thing you did with your
yeah.
mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know.
You were made.
I was a man of the Night's Watch.
You were steward of the Night's Watch.
Jon Snow. Not ever.
Damn, she's in love with him already. I don't think she's playing him either. She could be. Totally could be. But who knows? I think it's genuine.
There on that note, you'll be repaid in full when the war's over.
Piss on that! You're nothing.
Go in peace, Sandor Clegane.
So they're just gonna let him go. I guess he won, so they just let him go. Alright.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue. Set her free.
Apologies, my lady. You're not.
Yeah, this... Yeah, they're at Rob's camp again, I think. That's Rob's boy.
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. Sailed into Blackwater Bay.
Is he better alive?
Your sister is alive and well.
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
Prevailed.
Oh my god, it almost gave Jamie a fucking heart attack.
Take him to Qyburn.
Dude, I thought he was about to be like, your sister's dead. And then I was thinking like, no, Cersei's alive, so he's either lying or he has a sister I have no idea about. So that would have been bad if like there was another sister he had and I had no idea about. So I'm glad he said.
I fear it must be cut away. The safest course would be to take the whole armor.
No! No way! No way they take his entire arm! Dude, his entire arm? No shot.
Experiments. Bold. I can leave your upper arm, make the cut at your end.
Yeah. Like right here. Dude.
Right hand to kill you.
Yeah. Dude, even the elbow would be bad.
You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain. A bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Alright. That was so painful. Yeah.
Lord Baelish, my father's a practical man. He appreciates facts.
Myself, I often find them a hindrance.
And he... his family, as you well know. He's almost as generous to those who help us as he is unpleasant towards those who don't. You have a good... Your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
I
Ugh.
will.
Yeah, he found Arya and didn't tell her either. Pretty sure he found her after she asked him
This
to.
one suits me
I
fine.
feel like that was more of a threat from Cersei than a request, too. Just the most passive-aggressive threat ever.
Move the bowels. To what do I owe this summons?
Thank you for seeing me, my lady. I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters.
Yeah, because he's a master of coin now.
It's the royal wedding.
Yeah, it's gonna be... It's gonna be pricey.
The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
I understand that.
I'd nearly forgotten.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I can't
lines.
think how it slipped my mind. What is it, 12,000 infantrymen the Tyrell family has supplied? 1,800 mounted lancers? 2,000 in support. Provisions, so this city might survive the winter. 1 million bushels of wheat, 500,000 bushels each of...
Okay, we get it. You're fucking rich. Okay, you've done a lot. Okay, we get it.
You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with them.
And we are so grateful for your contributions, which are necessary for the preservation of the realm.
As is a royal wedding. The people are hungry for more than just food. They crave distractions. And if we don't provide them, they'll create their own.
That is also true.
Distractions are likely to end with us being torn to pieces. A royal wedding is much safer, wouldn't you say?
I would.
I can't agree. I can't
Traditionally
disagree.
paid for by the royal family.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, very well. I won't have it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Okay, that's fair.
Sufficient. Thank you.
I'll
Very
take
good,
that.
then. That's settled. Good day.
Damn. She's kind of a G. I like her. I like her a lot. I feel like she has a lot of fun just teasing people, just giving them a hard time, and then kind of giving them what they want.
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
I feel like, in reality, she's really cool, though.
Okay, if you're heading with your own
The
hammer.
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood.
You don't have to do this.
Damn, okay, so Grangy's joining the Brotherhood.
Master Mott at King's Landing, and he sold me to the Watch.
Yeah.
These men are brothers. They're a family. I've never had a family.
Yeah, he's... Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Oh. Damn, that's really sad. So he wants to stay behind because he wants to be a part of something and, you know, not just be like a servant slash like technically a slave to other people. And the Brotherhood is like, he feels a part of them. But then Arya feels extremely left out. So I feel bad for her.
Willem.
And yeah. Did Jaime get out? Is he fucking... Wait.
Is this a rescue?
Yeah, these are the Lannisters. The 15-year-old boys. Yeah, because that fool probably found out Jaime came back, and they're not going to kill him, so then they... Oh my god. So he went out and killed the two boys. Rob, Rob, this is unforgivable. I get they're Lannisters, but they're boys. They have nothing to do with it. Like, he's pissed because Rob won't kill Jaime. He's like, yeah, that's why he killed those two boys.
Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, Your Grace. Vengeance.
Vengeance.
It's not vengeance.
Those boys didn't kill your sons.
Yeah.
I saw Harry and die on the battlefield, and Torrhen
Was strangled by the Kingslayer. They were his king.
They were boys!
Yeah.
Your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
My mother had nothing to do with this.
It's a metaphor, but...
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Leave him.
That's how he deals with treason. Our king in the north. Should I call him the king who lost the north?
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire! I didn't kill anyone. I only watched for the guards.
This one was only the Watcher.
Ooh.
Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Oh! I thought Rob was going to spare him. Oh. Damn. Okay, that was pretty brutal, Rob. And Talisa's probably gonna talk about it. He's like,
Word of this can't leave Riverrun.
oh fuck.
Tywin Lannister's nephews, the Lannisters, pay their debts.
Yeah, fuck no. This can never get out.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn. He has to die.
He does. I agree.
Are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right.
Ugh.
If you do this, the Karstoks will abandon you.
You tended to their wounds.
It's true.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage.
Fuck.
Tell Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
Okay, that's also very true. So now you can't kill him. Okay. Okay, I wouldn't have him killed.
And Karstark.
That didn't stop you from betraying me, and it won't save you now.
I don't want it to save me. I wanted to haunt you to the end of your days.
Kneel, my lord.
Wait, is Rob still gonna kill him anyway?
And men, I sentence you to die. Would you speak a final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Oh, he did it anyway. Okay. Well, now he's gonna lose the Karstarks, or whatever they're called. Shit.
Joffrey.
Yeah, Rob actually might lose his war now. Because he's gonna lose a lot of people with the Karstarks.
Do I frighten you, child?
Yeah, Loki, yeah, after that shit you just pulled. The fuck was that?
I don't blame you. But letting him go was the right thing. I have more reason than most to want him hanged.
I thought he killed you.
He did.
Yeah, well, yeah, explain this. What happened?
Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
How many times?
5, I think. No, this one, that accident, sorry.
Then the Lannisters caught me and executed me for treason. Was it a hanging or a dagger in the eye?
Both. Fuckers couldn't decide.
Wow.
And the Helm made 6.
Second time I've been killed by Clegane.
You think you'd learn?
Okay.
Every time I come back,
yeah.
I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Yeah.
Not 6 times. Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
Yeah, she's talking about Ned.
He was a good man.
Yeah.
Ned Stark.
He was.
He's at rest now. Somewhere. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would.
Damn.
You're alive.
Damn. Dude, I fucking miss Ned so much. So, okay, Lord Beric, he has Thoros say the magic line and he gets brought back to life because the Lords of the Light are bringing him back. Okay, I think I got that.
I know of your troubles, my king. The Lady Melisandre has told me everything. Your claim is true. You will be victorious.
I believed that once.
You are the one God's champion.
Yeah. Dude, you take one.
Until after Joffrey's wedding.
You take one L and you just think you're chalked? No. You get back up and you try again.
The Red Woman.
I fucked her. Sorry.
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Yeah.
No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin.
Okay.
When she...
The Lord of Light. That's the first time this side has mentioned it. So does Melisandre serve the Lord of Light too, as well as the Brotherhood? And Lord Beric? Interesting. Cause I mean, like, it's the same kind of sorcerer shit. What the fuck is this?
Oh, my sweet boys.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, maybe it's like they're like doing the same shit, kinda.
Mother said you fought in a battle. Did you win?
No.
It happens.
And your knight come back with you?
He did.
Yeah.
He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me.
Oh, I wonder why.
Why not? He's my friend. Look,
Pretty sure.
Mother doesn't like the Onion Knight.
Sir Davos is a traitor.
Yeah, Sir Davos. Wait, what? Yeah, it was Sir Davos.
In a dungeon cell for his crime.
Wait, what? Why is he a traitor? What the fuck did he do? So, I am lost on this storyline. Why was he a traitor?
Get him.
Why was he a traitor? Because, like, he failed him, technically? Like, I don't even know. Whatever. I'll look it up after this.
There's another tub.
Fucking hate Jamie so much. Yeah, he had to choose this tub, yep. Oh, she's so uncomfortable.
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? I wonder when you got you got it.
Oh my god, fuck you.
I'm sick of fighting. Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
Yeah, we do.
All despise me. Kingslayer. Oathbreaker. Man without honor. You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it.
Yeah, he tried to drink it.
All over the city. Beneath the Sept of Baelor and the slums of Flea Bottom, under houses, stables, taverns, even beneath the Red King himself. Defend the city against the rebels. You knew my father better than that. He's never been one to pick the losing side.
Yeah.
Told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully. But the king didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle. Commanded you to kill you.
Probably not.
Would you have kept your oath then?
No. Yeah.
First, the king turned to flee. I drove my sword into his back.
Yeah.
Burn them all, he kept saying.
Yeah.
Burn them all. I don't.
Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the Honorable Ned Stark wanted to hear my side?
Yes! Ned,
He killed you the moment he set eyes on me.
Nah, I doubt it. Ned would never.
Lying. But what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie.
Dude, is he having a heart attack?
Jamie.
Okay. Dude, okay, honestly, I love how vulnerable he got right there. Now, like, the story, I know the story, right? But I don't know it 100%, so he could have been capping for a little bit of that, but the ending, okay, yeah, that's true. I knew that was true. But, okay, that's why he's called the Oathbreaker, because he had to break the king's oath, because he wouldn't kill his dad. I guess Jamie never told that to anyone. So, kind of sad, honestly. Kind of sad.
T, A, E, and G together like that. It sounds like egg. And the title of the whole book is An History of Aegon the Conqueror and his conquest of Westeros.
He's a good man, great warrior, and a terrible king.
Yeah.
I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in.
You got someone, huh?
Believe in her?
Hell yeah.
Gente djeve gerele i drebletas, kogrondo djevo hedre.
Okay, this guy?
Bezies agiligle.
Skoroso djevi broza.
Torco nudo.
Grey Worm.
All Unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Grey Worm, Red Flea, Black Rat. Names that remind them what they are.
Wow.
Eddie. Shibroji es bezos senestas kimbroto. Quinile shibroji melezesco mazestar. Itorko nudo saji broji, esbezi ejitovi. Daenerys Germasmo.
King Robert wanted her dead.
Okay, so they're keeping their names. No, actually, this is what I would change my name to. I'm not gonna say it. You just gotta read it yourself. But I'll put it on the screen.
Fine. Well, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say, but your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years.
Oof.
Suffered for a reason. Sold men into slavery.
Damn.
I know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
No. No, 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 no.
Against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
Yeah.
Speak to your intentions.
If we are truly her loyal servants, we will do whatever needs to be done. No matter the cost, no matter our price.
Ser Jorah is not leaving her when they get back. No way.
I take my orders from the Queen.
Yeah, tell him. I love Ser Barristan, but you're out of pocket for that one. Not gonna lie. Is he trying to fuck them over? I really hope not.
The Karstarks are gone.
Yeah. Why did you do
half
it?
our forces.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at sitting by the fire, surrounded by their families, warm and safe. They'll never ride south again.
Mm-hmm.
When I gathered my lords together, we had a purpose, a mission. Now we're like a band of bickering children.
Hate to see it.
Give them a new purpose.
It's gonna be hard to match the purpose they already had.
We're here. King's Landing.
Did you just get an idea? He just got an idea. Big boy moment. Light bulb moment. Wow, what did you think of?
Yes, but I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away.
Ooh, go on the Casterly Rock.
I'm going to take their home away from them.
Let's fucking go. Okay. We're going to Casterly Rock.
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home.
Yeah.
There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters.
Who?
The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
Yeah, that's true.
Walder Frey.
Walder Frey, yep. Well, you kind of didn't marry his daughter, and you married someone else. So maybe you could just be like, hey, is it too late to marry your daughter? Because I don't know if they were supposed to get married yet, or if that's supposed to happen after the war. So be like, hey, let's get this marriage done now, because I need your men.
That took long enough.
Okay, yep.
Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Who's he? Alright, he just manipulated him for the information. Alright.
Who's the lucky girl?
She may not be the grandest ship in the world.
Yep.
Or the fastest.
He's trying to get her the fuck out of here now.
No matter what we want, once we get it, then we want something else.
Yep.
Your hair. It's different.
Is it?
Is he trying?
Marjorie wears it that way.
Many ladies wear it this way.
Is he trying to game her right now?
You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am.
He's so mad. He's so bad right now.
I hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa. Your true friend.
I do, Lord Baelish.
Peter.
Peter.
Oh, it's Peter now? Okay. This feels just... Okay.
Again, when I return.
Okay. I feel like he's so hurt that she's not gonna go now. And now she's kind of thinking, oh fuck, he is trying to game me. Like, he probably wants... Yeah, he probably wants her more than just to be friends with her, if you know what I mean.
The crown hundreds of thousands on this wedding. Never mind that now. We have something important to discuss.
Master of point. Saving money is important. Stop that.
It's about Jaime.
Making me uncomfortable.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir
Oh, never mind. It's not about Jaime.
She's a lovely girl. I seem to remember she has an older brother.
The Karstarks have marched home. The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered.
Damn, they already know that? Holy shit.
Murdered both his brothers.
Yeah.
That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell. And I am not about to hand her over to the Tyrells.
Yeah, we gotta get her back.
act first and kill this union in its crib.
And how do we do that?
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
And who's gonna marry her? Him. Oh my god, they want him to do it.
You can, and I do.
He's made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head.
There, you see? You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. Surely you're capable of that.
And if I refuse?
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle.
Oh my god, dude, he's with Shay, so he has to refuse, but they don't know that.
This past time you were wed.
I was wed.
More than you deserve.
Dude.
Tyrion will do as he's bid. You'll marry Sir Loras.
Ooh.
Won't do it.
Yes, you will. You're still fertile. You need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter! You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell. And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another one!
Oh my god. Yeah, so she's not gonna be a queen anymore.
You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Damn, dude. They both just got fucking... they just got bitch slapped by him. He's, Alright, well that was episode 5. Alright, what a great episode. Fuck. Okay, honestly guys, here's what I'm noticing more about season 3 especially. I feel like they're doing not like a better job of explaining stuff, but they're putting stuff right in your face a little bit. They're making stuff a little bit more obvious, or I'm just doing a way better job of like noticing what's happening. But I really feel like it's more on the side of like, okay, half our audience didn't know what the fuck happened in season 1, so we're just, and midway through season 2, so we're just gonna shove this in your face and just keep doing it to make sure you know. Like they do it a lot, but the one I have in my head right now is when Lord Beric was talking to Arya, and he was talking about Ned, you know, like and Arya said like, oh, can you bring back someone without a head, you know? And like I knew she was talking about Ned, but Beric mentioned Ned's name. I feel like that's more of just like so the audience knows you're talking about Ned there, you're referencing him. And just stuff like that. It does make for the show to be way easier to follow, so I appreciate it because it's for people like me who are just dumb. So okay, anyway. Okay, let's talk about that last scene though, because that's fresh in my head right now. So okay, Tywin. Okay, so Cersei went to Tywin about, hey, they're gonna marry Sansa, and that's her key to the north. Okay, and they're gonna take her to the High Garden. So the High Garden is not in King's Landing. Okay. I know that now. So we're gonna take her over there, so you don't have control over her, so you can't get the north, because she'll be heir to the north if Robb falls, you know? And Tywin's like Tywin saw the plot, and he was like, you know what? No, he's like, fuck that. We need to do something about this right now. So they're gonna make Tyrion marry her, and they're gonna make Cersei marry Loras instead. Now that's gonna demote Cersei from queen to just being kind of like mid-level, you know? I can't remember the exact position she said it's gonna make her, but it's definitely not gonna be anywhere near queen. So, but then again, once Margaery marries Joffrey, she won't be queen anymore, but she'll still have a lot of power in King's Landing. So it's like, yeah, she won't have as much power over in the High Garden. So I get why she's pressed about that. And she doesn't want to have another kid, and she was like, no, father, not again, you know, because it's probably what he made her do with Robert too. Made her have a kid with Robert or whatever, like against her will, it sounds like. And she just doesn't want to go through that again, so that's understandable. But okay, now with Tyrion, I remember that one scene where he's talking to Shay, and he said Sansa's like a beautiful girl or whatever, and like obviously he doesn't want Sansa, he's just acknowledging that she's pretty. And and Shay got kind of like, she got a little jealous there for a second, and so now he has to marry Sansa. Shay's gonna tweak. Shay's gonna be so fucking mad at him for that, but it's not his choice, so that's tough. That's tough. Okay. Now going back to the beginning of the episode, so the people Jon's with, they were kind of like, hey, how many people guard the wall, blah blah, and you know, he gave them honest answers, but they didn't really believe him, so I feel like, I know he was telling the truth. I know Jon was telling the truth. And then Ygritte was like, hey Jon, I want you to ruin my guts. I want you to literally rearrange my guts right now. And then that's what happened. So good for Jon. Finally got it. Finally lost the V card. Good for him. Okay, and then yeah, so with Lord Beric in the Hound fight, okay, you know, at first he lit a sword on fire, and I just thought that was just supposed to be like, oh, that's just fucking OD for fighting anyone, but no, specifically to target the Hound because he's afraid of fire and he has a bad experience with it. Didn't really catch that till like the middle of the fight or whatever, but yeah, that was a good move, but then the Hound just slashed him, and I was like, what the hell, why didn't he die? And so the Lord of Light can bring him back, and then later in the episode they also said Melisandre serves the Lord of Light, and I don't think Melisandre has mentioned the Lord of Light yet, so I think they're under the same like roof in that department, if that makes sense, something like that. So yeah, okay, we're getting a little bit more into like to sorcery here, which is interesting, and like I didn't think the show would take that turn, because like, okay, actually I remember saying back in like the first episode, like I know it gets into like witches and wizards and dragons and shit like that, but the first season literally had none of that. So I was like, oh, does the show actually get into that, or is that just like super minimal? But like now it's starting to really get introduced with all that, so that's really cool to see. So okay, now like yeah, this is what I was expecting when I watched episode 1, like the first season, you know. And then yeah, Grenji's staying behind with the Brotherhood just because he feels like he's a part of it, and he feels like they're actually family. Now that hurt Arya's feelings a lot, because she's like, I'll be your family, and you know, she hasn't seen her family in a minute, and she doesn't know if she's ever gonna get back to them. And so yeah, Grenji's just the closest thing she has to family, you know. And she lost Hot Pocket, or Hot Pie, I mean, she lost Hot Pie too. Now Grenji, damn, that's tough. And then okay, then we had a very, very vulnerable moment with Jaime, and he gave us a little history lesson that nobody really knew. So yeah, the Mad King, the reason why he killed the Mad King was he told him to kill Tywin, his dad, you know, told him that he's like, stay true to your oath and kill your own dad, and he was like, fuck that. So that's why Jaime's not really an honorable man, I guess. But okay, I'm gonna be completely honest here. The story with the Mad King, like I get it, but that was explained mostly in season 1, and like I missed a lot of shit in season 1. So I don't know the story 100% accurately, so maybe Jaime could have been fluffing the story a little bit, but I do think at the end what he said was true about him being forced to kill Tywin, and no one really knew about that, so that's why he broke the oath. So, you know, but I can't really say I know for a fact that story is 100% true that he said that. I'm gonna have to watch like a recap video on the Mad King story just to make sure I know for sure what happened. And yeah, I'm a little late to that, but better late than never, am I right? But overall, love the vulnerable moment with Jaime. You know, I feel like he just has been dying to say that. He's never told anyone that. I feel like if he did tell Ned that, Ned's a pretty understanding guy, you know? And Ned would have probably been like, okay, you're good, man, you're good. Okay, and then, yeah, so then Tar Stark fucking killed the 2 Lannister boys who had nothing to do with, like, the war. They're just part of the family, so it's like, you know, but yeah, he's pressed that they let Jaime, he's that fucking pressed they let Jaime go. Now, I don't know, like, that's not really a vengeance, because those kids have nothing to do with it. Killing them is not going to change anything. It's going to make you, it's going to give you less leverage, if anything, because now you can't leverage them to get what you want. So, that sucks. That's, you know, and that's why they were like, yeah, no one can know about this until the war's over. So, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I believed Robb when he said he was going to kill him, but then when Catelyn Stark was like, no, you kind of need the army because half your army is going to be gone if they all leave, you know, I was like, okay, maybe he's not going to, but nope, he still fucking did it. Now, I feel like Robb did what he had to do because, you know, his people, you know, they just didn't respect him enough to not do that. You know, I get they're pissed that Jaime killed that dude's son. And like, he killed a lot more people too. Like, I get that, they're pissed, but you're fighting a war here, okay? You can't do, this is a huge mistake, and you can't do this. It's gonna cost you the war. Yeah, it's just, you hate to see it. But I feel like Robb did the right thing. morally, because he set an example, and it took a lot for him to do that, honestly. It's not like he's just killing his people like that left and right for making a mistake. No, like, they made a big mistake for him to do that. So, but yeah, but then again, he lost half his army, so probably shouldn't have done it. You know, that's a big fat darn right there. Okay, and then Robb figured out, okay, I'm gonna go to Castle Rock, and what I know about Castle Rock is that's what Tyrion wanted, and Tywin said, yeah, you can get these nuts instead. So yeah, so Robb's gonna go take over Castle Rock, because yeah, Robb said they're not there right now, they're not really occupying it, kind of how like Robb was at the north, kind of how Robb was at Winterfell in the north, and now he's not there right now, so they're gonna go take Castle Rock. Love to see it. And then yeah, and then the last thing I have in my notes is Tywin's gonna have Tyrion marry Sansa. Okay, is it Sansa or Sansa? Because I've been saying Sansa, and in the show it sounds like they're saying Sansa. But like when I listen to like recap videos like here and there, they'll say Sansa. And I don't know, and like when I was reading the subtitles, it had an A in it, like S-A-N-S-A, like Sansa, but it sounds like they're saying Sansa. So I don't know, anyways, that's just what I noticed in this episode. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Did I miss anything important, or do you feel like I got everything? Because I feel like I got pretty much everything in here. So please let me know, and if you liked the video, like the video. Thanks for watching.